weekends, but we got them.
Good.
What was it, 12 of them?
12?
12.
Okay. Mostly
No.
bucks or what?
Mostly. There was a few does in there. They were tough. I think we walked by them all.
Walked by them all?
Yep. If you didn't step on them, they just stayed laying there.
They're getting smart.
Well, they've never been educated because nobody pheasant hunts no more, or very few people pheasant hunt, so they have no idea what all these people talking and walking in the tall grass. Why would I care?
They just ignore you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they could give a hootie toot. I'm sleeping, leave me alone. Unless I get kicked in the back by you, I'm staying right here.
So did everybody, all the deer get spoken for?
What's that mean?
Well, we don't keep one.
Yeah.
We don't butcher one. So,
Mine got taken by another party member that
okay.
must like to indulge in the venison.
Yes. I grew up, we always had venison. It was not my favorite. You don't mind it?
I don't know, I don't really get to eat it because it's never around.
You always say we're not going to do it.
Well, you always say that we're not gonna have any. And I don't know if I've ever really went anywhere. Not that anybody goes anywhere anymore to visit people. I've never been at anybody's house that says, oh, we're gonna have venison tonight for supper.
That's not what gets served when you're a guest, I don't think.
Not at anybody's house I've been to, no.
No. Hadn't thought about that. It's a delicacy. Maybe not so much.
I don't know.
It's a bumpy road.
Oh, thanks for asking
What?
where we're going.
Oh,
I'm not enjoying
it's just not
this.
excited this morning, Doug. You're just out of
it's not
sorts,
that.
kind of.
It's just, I don't.
Big
I
people
know
stuff. Big people stuff. And it's an hour drive, so it's kind of early for us.
I'm sure whatever we choose will be 5 years from now something that we shouldn't have chose.
Be always changing, probably, huh?
Yep, just give me a little bit more money and we'll change that estate. Just be another $3,000. We'll review it and
It's supposed to go every year.
Yeah, I would say the same thing if I was getting $400 an hour.
I suppose.
This guy up here, his
I don't
winter
know.
driving
He's having a
skills
hard time. Dougo was in a good mood this morning.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. It's the company that I'm with that's owly.
That is not true. That is not true. Do not believe a thing he says.
We're gonna stop by and get a pizza.
No, we're not. We don't have time. You
Just
have to
starve
take
me out.
care of yourself in the morning. I took care of myself. I had my smoothie. I don't know what you're doing all morning long.
Come on, you can make that turn.
Did I tell you that I did drive through the car lots on Sunday after church?
I don't know if I remember that.
I don't think I told you that. And I didn't see anything.
No, you're kidding. How about
I didn't
that?
even film it because there's really nothing to show.
So, no vehicles really to choose from that we're looking at. Let me guess, the color was white, black, and what is it, maroon?
Gray, and there
Gray.
was a maroon. A couple of
Only
them.
4 colors left in the world. Yeah.
Who do you think is the owly one this morning?
I'm only speaking the truth. No nice, different. Oh, I don't know. There's some of these new flat colors, or what do they call it?
Matte.
Matte?
Yeah. You
They're different though. I like the looks of meeting them because they're different. Would I want one? I don't know. So far not.
Your very first vehicle was what color?
Navy blue. No, I'm going back.
Way back.
The $350 '69 Impala.
Okay. Really?
What do you mean, really?
Whose was it? You bought it from who?
Grandpa.
Oh.
Big boat. Big. I mean, 4 doors of quality roominess. You could get, I think it was 8 people in that thing. Although we were skinny little high schoolers, so.
True.
Yep, packer full.
And you were just not full of shenanigans or anything.
Had snow grip tires on the back end. The gravel I could toss off the intersections on full acceleration was impressive.
Did you wreck it?
Wrecked the car?
Yeah.
Yep. It's no longer, it's over in China in the scrap iron pile. It's been shipped back to us in under quality metal, steel. Yeah, no, I guess the back right tire, the frame was so rusty, the back right tire, you know how they're supposed to be straight? There might have been a corner taken a little too hard, too sharp.
Yeah.
In a game of cat and rat. And I took a corner a little hard, and the back tire hit the curb under full acceleration also. And then the tire went. So she was junk. Limped her home.
Boy.
And then the Dodge Mirada showed up.
And the Dodge days started.
Yep. Yep.
I'd like to hear what your grandpa and your father had to say about that.
Well, of course, there was no telling them what happened. Just, I don't know. And, you know, I don't know if I even knew it happened till somebody said something when it was sitting in the garage. I don't know who's seen it, but all I know is there was no more driving it after that because literally the whole tire was
sideways.
I think we took it to a blacksmith and they were gonna weld it up, and they said there's nothing here to weld to no more. It's all rusted out.
So it was a '69 Impala, so this would have been
85.
Okay.
$350, so I paid for it.
Well, that's okay. Pretty good. So then did it go into the trees, or?
Sat around. I think Dad knew a guy, or Grandpa knew a guy, had a 350 motor. I think they sold it for who knows what, $50 because the motor was good.
Okay.
And back then you could just slide a motor in and out of anything if you were mechanically inclined. And yeah, that was a good motor. I think it said turbo fire on the air cleaner.
Turbo fire.
Turbo fire. Oh yeah. Had a 4-barrel. Power.
Cool.
Well, we're about 2 miles away from the.
And we're 1 minute late already.
Yeah. It's winter driving, and
We didn't allow enough time.
we actually left later than we ever have left. Yeah.
Adjusting. Post-harvest. Get ready to get out the door again, Douglas. Instead of just the hoodie on. It's go to town kind of stuff.
Go rummaging around in the coat rack. Try to find the coat.
Yeah, because it not only is, here we are going out the door for a meeting, but it's also all of a sudden winter. Within 2 days, it's 25 degrees out. But
Don't forget the wind of 30 to 40 mile an hour
I
gusts.
think yesterday it said wind chill was 11 degrees. You wouldn't have lasted long out there.
Didn't get the farm driveway bladed again, Supposed to blade that one more time before she froze up, and well, maybe it'll get nice. There's been some nice days in December, January.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
I'll get her. Why? They just don't care, Amy.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they shouldn't. They just shouldn't.
It's entertaining. You going through.
Sickening.
You can't find anything anymore.
They were just on the way by, so or the dealership was on the way
Well, it's sort
to
of
our
on the way.
destination.
It's kind of on the way. We were close because we were at the diner.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are right here in this pretty looking blue one. There's a blue Doug.
Yeah.
I don't think we need a Corvette.
Nope. No, that we do not.
Turn here. There's an orange one.
An orange what? That ain't no pickup.
We're both looking at vehicles now, remember?
No.
Not just you.
Tiny people person.
I'm tiny.
Yeah, but so you're saying you don't want me with then?
Did I say that?
Well, if you buy something like that, I ain't going with. Not going with you. Oh, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Yeah. More of nothing. I'm not spending $80,000 for a pickup neither.
You aren't?
I don't foresee myself doing that, no. It's ridiculous.
I think Blazers are kind of sharp looking. Oh, a Traverse. That's a Traverse. Equinox. This is all Chevy gear.
Yeah, we're in the wrong lot. It's funny, they have all these Chevys at a Chevy dealership, isn't it?
It's kind of funny.
So strange. Now we got one guy that's, oh, let's just stop right in the middle of the road here.
Are you going to play bumper cars with my vehicle today? He doesn't even looking. He doesn't even know we're here.
Tell you what, some people live in their own world.
You do.
We're just sucking up their oxygen. Oh, dang, I just can't believe it. Once again, you gotta see it to believe it. I'm going home. We're heading home.
You always want to go get out, but then when we get out, you just want to go home. Don't you?
It's all disappointing. Oh, there is an implement dealer or two up here, though, that, well, no. Well, that's disappointing, too.
Good stuff there.
Overpriced. Dare I say junk?
Well, doesn't seem like even the new stuff can hold it together too well.
It's worse than the old stuff.
Well, what do you know about that? Was that one video? If they haven't seen it, they should watch that one. They don't make things like they used to, I think is the title of it.
They don't charge like they used to, and they don't make it like they used to.
They charge.
Okay, roundabout.
Oh, you're terrible at these. Oh my.
We're just not gonna look. We're just gonna drive. They have to yield to me, right?
What's this
Look at
Red
that.
Horizon
That's a nice
thing?
one. I'll go look at that. You can buy a semi-tractor cheaper than a pickup.
Really?
Yeah. Always has been that way. Not a new one, of course, but
Right.
oh, I feel much better in a
You seem more relaxed. Just
implement lot.
like this sense
Here's
of
the
calm
deal.
has filled the vehicle. Can you guys feel it?
9270.
He's just like comfortable. What is a Versatile?
I don't know nothing about them.
It's got different colors.
Yeah. Rock picker.
Tell me about this thing.
We will talk about it when we're inside the
Hey,
vehicle.
it's too cold.
Yeah, it's not the best type of
It's pretty.
weather condition. Yeah, that's big. That is big stuff. Big stuff. snow pickup.
No.
That
that's
is
beautiful.
that is big.
Is that
big.
brand new or what?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's brand new. Could maybe buy 10 pickups for what that costs.
Have you ever used one or looked at one, that brand?
One time we demoed one of them many years ago. And put fungicide on our tasseled corn. And if you want to get dizzy, you just push a boom ahead of the sprayer like that one does, and then brush the tassels so all 90 feet of corn are kind of
swaying.
Dizziness. Oh gal, back in the day I always used to drive the back road, or the back row. And then we migrated closer to the front, and now I'm thinking we should be in the back row again.
I used to pack magazines or a book along every time we went anywhere, because this is what we did the whole day on our way to maybe Fargo or Watertown or somewhere. And I'd be like, are
Look at
you
that
kidding
one.
me?
Look at that one. That guy had some. Here, I'm going to back up and get closer. In the day, he had the front mounted blower, and he had it all the neighbors, I'm sure. Here, I'll take these guys.
Okay.
All the neighbors talked about, whoa. All the neighbors talked about him.
Wishing they had it too, I suppose.
He was the talk of the county, I bet. Yeah.
4520.
Joe's got a 4520 and his front mounted blower. Did you see that? Where do you think he got that from? You think he actually had to weld up some brackets to make that work himself, or do they make that? I can hear him talking.
What year would that have been?
Oh, that I don't. 60s? Yeah.
Before we were born, maybe.
Could be.
Gosh, that's a while ago.
You know.
Hey, speaking of that, it's soon my birthday.
Holy cow, look at here how we could have crashed. That whole vehicle was being blocked by that trailer.
Wow. Blind spot.
Nearly averted a collision. Okay, we got our meeting done. Questions that I've never ever... How are you going to come up... The goofiest question? Do you want to tell them about the...
The goofiest question?
Well, it ain't a goofy question, but it's the most unbelievable circumstance.
Would be hopefully very highly unlikely.
Really, it would be, but especially if you have a large family. But if you're... So what choice do you choose if your whole family, immediate family,
right,
is gone?
And your descendants, like your immediate descendant, like...
So you'd have to be on a plane with the whole family vacation, whatever scenario, where all of you are in one vehicle and everybody does not survive. What do you do with what you have?
With your estate or your property, or
That is a very...
It's like all your planning is kind of thrown out the window.
Yeah.
It's not the funnest thing to think about everybody being dead.
Yeah, and then when you really get thinking about it, you now, as a farmer, you've got all this stuff that goes with farming, and you have the ones that are survivors that are not farming, don't know nothing about farming. What are they gonna do when hey, you just got a 2010 tractor you inherited along with some farm ground and a lot of, I can't imagine. I don't know. That would be a. Well, anyway, was some questions we had to
talk
answer.
about. And I think we're kind of done now with just the two of us going for planning. Phew.
Yep. On to the next.
Okay, well, honey, we best let these guys go, and hope you have a blessed day, and maybe we'll talk about my birthday next time since you quickly changed that subject.
Well, why would you talk about your birthday
Because
before
it's
your
next
birthday?
week.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's next week.
Just thought you should
It's
know
next
about
week's problems.
that. All right.
Ooh,
What was that? Oh, no.
Maybe we should be trading today.
Let's get working on that.